Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the No Money Spent Road to Glory. And today we have got a lot to talk about. We've got a lot to lock in. We're at the diamond board now, and today we're going to be picking up our first few diamonds. That's right, we're going to get a few of them. We've got 83 tokens at the moment, but I've actually done quite a bit of playing today. So let's talk about this. So Domination, Historic Domination. We have done so many games since yesterday. I think we were at, where were we at? I can't even remember. I think this Lakers one was the last game that we did because that was the Clippers pact. Since then, we did this Golden State one. We finished off that conference. We did the entirety of the Southwest Conference. We did 2 games in the Atlantic Division, and then we also did 1 in the Central Division. Now, the reason I've done this one, because it does look very random, is because this one gives you the Pelicans Association and Icon uniforms. And if we come all the way over to the rewards, the Pelicans and there we go, Pelicans are down there, and they are, of course, in this collection. So you needed to get them to complete this one to get the Evo Cliff Robinson, and the same for the Icon uniforms. You needed it to get the Evo Mahmoud Abdul Rauf. So we managed to get them, which is pretty cool. So we're making our way through. We only need 12 more games now to get the Mo Peterson and the Bob Thura, who are really good cards. Really, really excited to get them. So that is going to be very much fun. And then we come down to the Domination Rewards. And there we go. So we've got 4 out of the 8 cards we need. Of course, these 2 guys aren't Evo just yet. I don't know if they go to Amethyst. We will go ahead and take a look. And we're just going to skirt over what we're going to talk about in a minute. They do go to Amethyst. There we go. So 2 of them will become Amethyst, which is nice. You need assist, 3s, and just points. And then points, 3-pointers, and rebounds with Cliff Robinson. So not crazy good stats on them, but not too difficult to get them done. And of course, we need to get them done to get that Jason Richardson. So we will get them done in the near future. In terms of the agenda, we did this daily one today, which was just domination, win by 20 points, easy enough. And then we didn't get anything good in terms of the weekly challenges. These are really, really underwhelming, not going to lie. 5 heat check players from each club there, or squad, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's really not good, because the amount it would cost you to buy those players and then sell them back, you'd lose more than 850 coins in tax anyway. So yeah, that's really disappointing, not going to lie. But yeah, at least this week we get new monthly challenges, which is very exciting. I haven't touched Triple Threat offline, but we have gone ahead and completed the weekly challenges. So we got an extra 6 tokens from that. And then we did go ahead and complete the Moments Converse All-Star Challenge for the Dr. J. So let's go ahead and take a look at him. So Amethyst Dr. J sitting there nice and pretty. Really, really happy they actually did a challenge for a player. That's really nice. But his Evo requirements are pretty mad. 1,500 points, fair enough. 100 dunks, fair enough. 400 rebounds. 400 rebounds on a 6'6", I believe. Let me go ahead and check that real quick. Where is he? He's 90 rated, so he should be down here somewhere. There he is. Right, 6'6", I think he is. He is. 400 rebounds on a 6'6" player. That is absolutely ridiculous. We had to do it with Wade, and he was 6'4", and that took a long time. And it wasn't even 400 we needed with Wade, I don't think. But yeah, this is just kind of mad, not going to lie. And in terms of the boosts he actually gets, he goes up to a 93 driving layout, which is very nice. Mid-range becomes an 80, and 3-point shot becomes a 73. So even after his upgrade, of course, this goes up to the diamond level. His shooting is not that impressive. Driving dunk to a 96, that's really nice. Speed and acceleration, again, they're not that nice. And he only gets 2 badge upgrades. He only gets 2 badges, go from gold to Hall of Fame. So I am not going to be touching this Dr. J. Of course, there is the Dr. J already at the diamond level, which has got identical stats to the Evo one. So if you want to just save yourself grinding out all that Evoing, you can pick him up in auction for 35k. So the question is it worth doing all of those stats for saving 30k? And the answer is definitely not. You could put all of those stats into a different player, sell him off for more profit than it would cost you to buy this guy. So that's a little bit of a tip. I know it's cool getting free cards, and it is cool getting free cards, but you've got to look at sometimes at the requirements and just think that is going to be way too much work. And that is definitely one of the cards is going to be way too much work. Speaking of a card that wasn't too much work, it is Amethyst Terrence Ross, and he is ready for his 3rd level. So the 50 steals, they weren't too bad. We got there in the end. And then the points and 3-pointers, easy enough. So his boosts right now, he is going to get some nice defensive upgrades. Perimeter defense up to an 84. Lateral quickness to an 85. Steal goes up to an 85 as well. and he gets a couple of nice badges on the defensive end as well. So let's go ahead and make this guy a 92 rated amethyst, one step away from being a diamond, and this is still one of my favourite cards in the game this year, and that is a really nice Evo actually, just 3-pointers, dunks and points. And of course when he goes up to diamond, he just becomes an absolute god. He gets one Hall of Fame badge, shame it's not a few more, but in terms of his stats, acceleration gets boosted, speed gets boosted, shooting gets boosted massively, 3-pointer plus 8, like, that is pretty nice. And the mid-range goes up a little bit as well. And ball handling, goes up to an 86 as well. So Terrence Ross coming in looking really, really nice. Let's go ahead to the auction house and see what his price is saying. So we do have the 92 rated version. Has anyone got a 92 rated Terrence Ross up? There's one there for 77k, but I think he is a bit cheaper than that now. But there is literally one up in auction. That is crazy. And then in terms of his diamond, I see them sell for like 130k, 140k, but then I see some sell for like 90k. So I do get a bit worried that if I sold him at that diamond level, I would get pretty damn screwed. So I think now is the time, wherever he is. Where are you? Are you in the lights out set? No, you're not. Where is this Terrence Ross? Where does he come from? Oh yeah, he is in this Prime set. There we go, so Prime VIP. Sadly, I think it is time for this guy to go. So let's have a look at his stats there. Look at that. 60 games played, 25 points per game, 52% from 3. That's madness. And 71% from the field. This card has been so good for me. Absolutely loved it. But I think for now, we're going to sell him off, make some profit, and then I think we can definitely buy back another version of him at another point in the game. When we have a little bit more time on our hands in terms of Evos, let's just scroll past all of those silvers right now, because I will talk about them in a minute. Where's it put my Terrence Ross? There it is. Ignore that Donovan Mitchell as well. We'll again talk about him in a minute. So there was one up for what, like 77k? But like I said, I've seen them sell for like 60. So I don't really want to get lowballed too much. So we will put it at 73.9, and we'll put this at like 69. Of course. Right, there we go. So hopefully he sells. That'd be some really nice profit. And then of course we can just go ahead and pick up another. We can pick up one at like a ruby level and then just evo him up to that first amethyst level, because that is really, really easy. So this one is selling for like 15k, and the first amethyst is selling for about 30k by the looks of it. Is that right? Surely not. Yeah, it does look like he is around that amount. So we'll be able to make a bit of profit on that. I think that's going to be a move for the future. But let's just stay on this Evo tab for the time being. So we've got the Cliff Robinson and the Mahmood that we need to work on now that we've got both of them for domination. And then we've got our guys down here that we've been working on. So Ralph LaFrentz, Steve Kerr and Coutinho Mobley. So Ralph LaFrentz, we have got him up to the ruby level. And you can see there, I've done a little bit of work with him. Played 5 games, 85 rebounds. So he's averaging nearly 20 rebounds a game, which isn't too bad in domination, of course. And 41 threes is pretty good. Points are fine. They're not going to be a problem at all. We'll definitely get the points. It's just those 3-pointers. He can be a little bit inconsistent from the line, not going to lie. From the 3-point line, rather. But when you get his release down, it does feel quite nice. So, the Ruby one that we've got at the moment, he sells for about 15k. Nothing crazy. But this Amethyst one, there's one up. And I have seen bids on this of 100,000 MT. It's just absolutely ridiculous. So, if we manage to get him to that Amethyst level, it's going to be kind of ridiculous, and I'm definitely going to sell him off. So here's the guy I've actually been focusing on for the time being. Of course, Steve Kerr, you can see we've got all the assists done. They were really nice and easy. And then Coutinho Mobley, he's just been in the squad just to get his play games level up. So he's at 19 out of the 40 already. And you can see we've taken a few shots with him, nothing crazy. Haven't really been focusing on him, and we definitely haven't done anything with Steve Kerr just yet. But yeah, Ralph LaFrentz is going to be the priority for the time being. Then after he's done, I think we'll go for Mobley. Let's go ahead and take a look at his price. Because, of course, he only has the one Evo level, so we can just get him done once and then sell him off. He is selling for still around 40k, so that would be a really bit of nice profit that we could add into the squad. And then we've got Steve Kerr, who we do have at the Ruby level, which at the moment doesn't sell for too much, I don't believe. Yeah, it's like 15k. Nothing crazy, but at Amethyst level, it's about 60k. Again, I'd take it. And then at Diamond level, 170k. It's just ridiculous. So if we put in the work to get him to Diamond, which we're not going to do, he would sell for quite a bit of MT. So that is what we're doing at the moment. This is a squad that I have been running with. Well, I actually haven't been running with this. It was just Steve Kerr and Ralph LaFrentz in this squad. Obviously, I'm just doing the scoring with LaFrentz at the moment, so there's no point in having Coutinho Mobley in there. He's already got the 20 or 19 games on him, so I think the other 21 games, it'll probably take him that long to get the, what does he need now, like 600 points and 133s, but we will get there. And one of the comments from yesterday was from my boy Max, and he says, should I get Evo Steve Kerr? Now, I don't actually like this card. His release is not that nice. He's got quick draw on gold already. I just don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. I just don't get along with this card at all. Maybe at this next Evo level with all of these extra badges, he'll become an absolute beast. But for now, he's just not that good. So I'm really looking forward to getting him Evo'd and seeing what he's like at this amethyst level. But if he's not very good and I'm not agreeing with him, he will be sold. So we've got some really good Evos on the go at the moment. Hopefully that Terrence Ross does sell. That'd be really cool. And we can make some nice profit off of him. Right, so what are all these silvers doing? Well, they are all up in auction and they are all from the sets that have amethysts in them. So the Bucks, everyone is gone. The Nets, everyone is gone. And then we've lost all of the Clippers-wise, the Lakers pretty much, and the Rockets and the Warriors. So all of those guys are up in, well, some of them are up. Others I've been waiting for because I don't want to put them all up at the same time. You can see there I waited about an hour and a half to drop the second batch. And then, of course, I will drop in the rest of these guys when the time comes. And we've got some items that have sold. Obviously, in those packs we had yesterday, I believe, or the day before, we've got a couple of items, and then we've got a couple of duplicates as well. And then these are all the players from those sets that I just went through. These are all the bronzes and the golds. So I managed to get 900 MT for all of these cards, which is actually really good considering we didn't pay any more than 700 for any of them. So we're making profit on every single card that we've got here. The Westbrook we sold, he came out of the sets as well. Chandler Hutchinson and Dylan Brooks were duplicate silvers I picked up when I was sniping for the silvers, which we have got quite a lot more of since yesterday, and which we will get onto in a sec when we eventually get to the end of all of these 900 MTs. Oh, Terrence Ross has sold already, as if. 74,000 MT. Thank you very much. That is fantastic. I've definitely seen that second level, nice 2 rated Terrence Ross sell for like 65k over just the course of today, because I have been checking on it. But to get 75,000, that is fantastic. Let's go. That's massive. That is a really, really nice profit. So there you go, guys. If you're struggling for MT, to get that Terrence Ross and get him Evo'd up. So I think we will probably pick up another Ruby, like I said. But we need to focus on the guys we've got at the moment. We've got so many of them on the go. Let's take a look at his lowest price. Just see if there is one for the cheapo. Was it about 14,000? Yeah, about 14,000. Nothing crazy. Both of them have only got one contract taken out of them, so they haven't had too much work done to them. So that is our auctions cleared, and that is the auctions, the unsold stuff spoken about. So now let's go to the collection. As you can see here, we have done work. So the Sixers, we are only 3 players away. The Bulls, ready to lock in. Let's get them locked in. That is another 20 tokens. The Cavs, lock it in. It's another 20 tokens. The Celtics are only 2 cards away. And this Carson Edwards, I managed to get for such a good price. Look at this. He sells for like 8,000. I saw him on a snipe for 3,500. So we picked him up, which is a massive, massive snipe on that one. We've got the Heat. We only need 4 more cards for that. The Magic are down to 3. Pacers down to 3. And the Raptors, we're down to 2. But these cards are quite expensive, sadly. OG Anunoby coming in at about 6k. And then Matt Thomas coming in at like 7k. And again, I don't really want to pay that for 5.5k. Is he going to come down a bit? No. I don't want to pay any more than 4,000. I haven't paid any more than like 3,500 for any of these cards so far, as we lock in the Wizards right there. So up to 143 tokens now. This is mad. Jazz, 3 players away. The Kings, we just need Trevor Ariza. But this boy is expensive. He's got a bid on in there of 6k. He's up in auction for 6k, but I just don't want to pay that. It's just too much. The Nuggets, 4 cards away. We've got the Suns, lock it in, another 20 tokens. And the Thunder, we haven't got any of the 4 silvers because they are very, very expensive. Oh, we've got the Pearls there, lock it in. How did I not see them? I don't know. So we're up to 183 tokens, but that is not where we're going to end today. So, Heat checks. I said yesterday I found my 2 teams that I was going to go for, the Jazz and the Hawks. And I've stuck with that. I managed to pick up all of these guys for so cheap. I'm so happy with myself for getting them for this price. Now, Trae Young has come down. He is not on fire anymore. And I thought this would make his price come down quite a bit, but it just hasn't. It really hasn't. I've seen some up for like 15k, and I didn't really want to pay that, but I think I might just have to pay that because he has been on fire these first 2 games. I mean, literally as well, he's been on fire. But he has posted up some ridiculous stat lines. So I think he'll probably go on fire again, and a lot of times throughout the season as well. So I think we might have to bite the bullet and buy him. And in terms of the Jazz, again, we've got all of these guys completed for a relatively good price. And then Donovan Mitchell, you might have already seen him in my auction outcome. So he sells for like 20,000 MT, but we managed to go ahead and snipe him for 4,000 MT. 4,000 MT is all we paid for that card, which is now going to get us 50 tokens. So we come over here, heat check set, and there we go. Complete this collection to we'll earn 25 tokens. We'll lock that in, and we'll get a little pop-up in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, and that'll give us another 25 tokens. That is fantastic. So we've still got, obviously, the East Coast to do. When we get that Hawks one done, that'll give us another 50 tokens, which is awesome. And then we've still got, what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've still got 9 more current NBA sets to lock in as well. So we've got a lot of tokens to come our way. And we've got a lot of MT to do it as well. All these silvers, which will hopefully pick up 3,000 MT a piece. And we've got all of these Evo cards, which will hopefully sell for quite a bit when we get rid of them as well. So, yesterday we made it to the diamond board, and today we find ourselves with 233 tokens, which is enough for 3 of these diamond cards. There was some quick maths right there. We get 3 of them, and we'll have like 53 left over, I think, if I'm doing that right. But we'll see at the end of this. So, we've got 3 cards to pick up today. And this guy right here, 6'1", a little bit but Gold Floor General, Giant Slayer, Teardropper, which is alright, Ankle Breaker, well, it's got Tyler Scorer, a Dimer, very nice badge, Corner Specialist, Catch and Shoot, Deadeye, Green Machine, Hot Zone Hunter, Hot Start. He's got Steady Shooter, which is a little bit depressing, not gonna lie, that's such a bad badge. 95 Driving Layup, 95 Open 3, 96 Mid-Range, no dunking, but 92 Ball Handling, 94 Steal, 91 Defense, 95 Speed, oh my god. Get this guy into my squad. Bob Cousy, welcome to the club. That is fantastic. I'm really happy with that as a first addition to the squad. Now, we have heard good things about Tim Hardaway. I've heard good things about Artis Gilmore, about Pau Gasol, and about Gordon Hayward, as well as Glenn Rice, who is somewhere down here. Yeah, I heard good things about him as well. So, let's take a look at these guys. Start with Glenn Rice, because he does come in with 17 gold badges. Catch and Shoot, Corner. What else have we got here? Does he have Range Extender? Let's have a look. Volume Shooter, Green Machine, Hot Zone Hunter, Range Extender. Again, though, Steady Shooter, so a little bit dead. 90 Driving Layup, 94 for the mid, 95 3-ball. Got a bit of a driving dunk. 79 ball control isn't too bad. But speed-wise, that is a little bit underwhelming, not going to lie. 79 speed on a diamond card just is not it. We come over to Gordon Hayward now. This card last year was an absolute beast. He had a diamond card, and I absolutely loved it. It was a fantastic card. So we've got Corner Specialist on him, Tyler Shooter, Relentless Finisher, Steady Shooter again. Don't really want that. He's got Range Extender. Damn, go on, Gordon. Green Machine, Flexible Release, Trapper, decent. Contact Finisher, alright. Slithery Finisher, Quick First Step as well. And Deadeye, alright, I think this guy's going to be a cop. 90 Driving Layup. We've got 89 Mid, 85 3-ball, 80 Driving Dunk. Please have a bit of speed about you. Oh, he just doesn't, does he? He just doesn't, but he does have incredible badges, so we will add him to the squad. Welcome to the squad, Gordon Hayward. And then there's one more guy that we can pick up. I've heard good things about this Tim Hardaway, but we just picked up Bob Cousy, so I think that would be a little bit pointless at this point in time. And then I've heard good things about both of these centres, so let's take a look at them. So 7'2" versus 7 foot. So Artis Gilmore has the height, 2 Hall of Fame badges, Back Down Punisher and Box, and then we've got 12 gold badges, not that many to be fair. Rim Protector, Defensive Leader, Intimidator, very nice, Worm, and Brick Wall. And then Pau Gasol comes in with 3 Hall of Fame badges, all of the post ones. Corner Specialist, Catch and Shoot, very nice, Break Starter, Brick Wall, Rim Protector, that's good, Box, Rebound Chaser, Back Down Punisher, Contact Finisher, alright, but he doesn't have Intimidator or a Rebound Chaser. So, I don't know, it's going to be a tough one. So, 7 foot, like I said, and he comes in, obviously, incredible post moves, 94 mid, 74 3-ball, definitely makeable, 88 passing IQ as well, 84 for the block, 91 interior D, 90 rebounding, and then pretty lackluster on the speed, as you would expect. Artis Gilmore also has incredible post moves, a good mid-range at an 80, no 3-ball on him, but a 95 block, 94 interior D, 95 rebounding, and exactly the same speed, I think. So, we're going to pick up Artis Gilmore right here. He just looks like the all-round better package. He's still got a mid-range, he can still hit that, but defensively, he is an absolute monster. So, welcome to the squad, Artis Gilmore. And you can see there, we've still got 53 tokens, so we are looking really, really pretty. And there we go, there's those 3 guys. added to the squad. So let's go over to our best squad right now. Jason Kidd, move aside. George Murasan, move aside. And Dr. J, definitely move aside. Oh, we've got the Alonzo Mourning we can put in there as well. And there we go. Look at that. The team is looking so good. And then we can just pad this out with the rest of the amethyst. I won't put Donovan Mitchell in there because he, of course, will cool down. Who else do we want in here? Should we just put in someone? I heard good things about DeAndre Jordan. Why not? There we go. Look at that for a best team on the road to glory. That is pretty insane. No, I wouldn't want to set it the active lineup. And yes, we've got 53 tokens. We're going to get a lot more tokens from Domination. And of course, we have unlocked all time now. And I did the maths because on each game you get 3 tokens. So add that with all the token awards you get there. Per 5 games, you get 45 tokens. That is ridiculous. Like, you get basically one diamond player per 5 games, which is ridiculous. Like, oh, it's going to be so much fun getting to Historic Domination. And we only need to pick up 10 of these guys. We only need 7 more, and then we're at this pink diamond reward board. Now, sadly, like I said before, I think I've mentioned it once before, there's no one really actually won that badly, but it is just a step that we need to take to get up to these guys. And if we can get to these guys on a road to glory, it will be so impressive, and that is, of course, the goal I will have throughout the entire year. So hopefully tomorrow we'll have all of these guys sold. Well, we definitely will. And I hopefully will have made a bit more progress on this Ralph LaFrentz because I want to get him done and sold as quickly as possible and make as much money as I can. And hopefully tomorrow, if I can find a good Trae Young price, I will pick him up. Like I said, I think at this point we're just going to have to bite the bullet with him. I'm really happy with the price I paid with all of these other guys, so I think it'll be okay to splash out a little bit on one player. And then, of course, like I said, hopefully we'll get a few more of these sets locked in as well. So that is going to be it for today's video, guys. There's just so much going on in the club at the moment. We're getting so much done. We really are looking in a really strong position, like I said, to get to that Galaxy Opal reward board. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. As usual, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace.